Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk on the Edge. So, where we left off last time, it looks like our construction team has made it towards the mines. So let's go ahead and check in with them and see what is going on. So, yes, they have arrived and we can now build a trading depot. This mine was far from depleted when we last sent people into it. Smoke is coming out and from its stacks. Apparently people are living here. Yes, that is correct. Let's go ahead and help trade start there. So as we did make contact with the shipyard in the shipwreck, we now will probably have an event in a couple of minutes. So let's let that pop up and see what communications come our way. The children mine. Okay, thank you for establishing the trading depot. Now we'll be able to help each other out. Yes, okay, so that is great. And apparently that's not too much for us. It does give us a little bit of hope, which is nice. Let's see, where are they? Okay, they're the mine. Favor is average, relations are neutral. Apparently they need some more food. They'll give us some coal in return, some home repair. Okay, so there's a few things we can probably do. Oh, they're also asking for more engineers for healthcare. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and start working on some of that. A little bit of extra coal won't go astray. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll send food rations, I suppose. And then what else do we want to do? Alright, we also need to deal with this. What have we got? I think we'll hold on to the steel for now. We're about to get to our next level of tech. So we want to have a little bit of that left over. I think we're going for a little bit more heating. Probably go with either the advanced heaters or the efficient burners. Yeah, 20 or 30 steel, so we do need a little bit left over. Yeah, either way. Let's go ahead and... what do we do? Let's see. No, can't do those. Can't do these. Let's see. Yeah, no. We're out of options for the very moment. But that's okay, we'll get to those fairly quickly, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll go ahead and work on that. But either way, I think we have a couple of extra workers that need to go to jobs. So let's go ahead and start working on a couple of meals. We'll send a worker or two, that should be fine. And then we'll send the engineer and the worker to deal with a little bit of coal. They do have an extended shift. I don't think it's going to make a huge change to things, and we are about to get a couple of shipments, so I guess we can send you back to regular working hours. But I think we should probably go ahead and yeah, we'll increase our time at our workshops. That should be fine. And then same with the army warehouse. Good. I think we're in a good enough spot. So let's go ahead and get time up and running. It's just after 1 a.m, so it's a little bit of time before the next shift. We do have some sick people. Hopefully we can make quick work of that. We do have a few injured people coming in from the shipwreck. Yeah, they had some kind of illness, and we said we'd try and help them. Yeah, 10 of them, they'll arrive in just under 12 hours. So let's go ahead and see how bad our current patients are. Less than an hour, 9. Okay, so I think we should be fairly safe. Yeah, they'll be fine. They should all be healed up before anyone else arrives. That's all well and good. Alright, but either way, let's check in on these scouts. They have made it to the goods station. This is a small goods station built at the crossroads. The routes leading northwards towards New London and north and east towards the mountains. Okay, well, either way, we'll take the raw food and the rations, if there are some there. Nothing is here? Oh, okay. Well, whatever the warehouse contains, it does not belong to us, but, well, it no longer belongs to anybody, so we broke into it. As expected, we found some canned food and frozen meat inside. Both will certainly be very useful to us. And there's now another isolated camp. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Well, we were going to send them through Nansen's Stormwatch and pick up a few more workers. I think we'll go ahead and check this out first. Let's see. Resembles a makeshift detention camp. You know what? We are spending a lot of workers at the moment, and we do need some more engineers. I think this is... Yeah, these scouts are already heading out to the deep fracture. If things work out fine there, we'll send someone else. We also have these scouts that are coming back. They'll be home in, yeah, just over 14 hours. So I suppose, yeah, we'll still keep with our original plan. We'll send them for the scouts. Send them to the get extra workers. And those alternate scouts can go ahead and figure something out later. But let's go ahead and help boost our population. I think that would be rather nice. We have plenty of food at the moment. We're not having too much trouble there. We can always make some more deals for some more food if necessary. Yeah, 30 wood and 50 steel. But I think these will be just as good for us. So that'll be that. Also, it looks like we're going to pass another law today, so that should be nice. Not 100% sure what we want to go for, but we'll get there in time. And yeah, we still have another 2.5 days worth of work at the sawmill. Okay, so pretty good position as far as resources are concerned. Now that we've got contact with all of these extra settlements, we should be fairly well sorted. Alright, mixed crews are researched, so now the army warehouse workers retrieve steel and steam cores simultaneously. We can now argue for, we can go for both if we so desire. Alright, well right now I don't think we need the steam cores, so we're going to stay with the steel. I didn't realize that this would be an option for us to go for the mixed. I think we'll work on that soon, but for now we're just going to focus on that. And we're going to pick up a new tech. I say, what should we do? Efficient burners, that would be nice. But we do have a whole stack of coal coming in, so I don't think we're in too much trouble there. Let's see. How much coal are we burning through? We probably should have a rough idea. We're losing out on about 500 per day. Yeah, we're currently gaining 60, so that's 400 odd swing. Oh, only 12 hours of coal. Yeah. I think even with extra coal coming in, we do need to work on our efficiency, so I guess that's what we'll go for first. Let's go for the efficient burners. That should save us a whole heap of coal. Wait, let's just double check. Heaters are fairly minimal. Yeah, the braziers, that'll save us a solid 100 or 2. Yeah, solid 100 coal per day. So let's go ahead and get that upgraded. We'll work for that, and then we may even go for the next level of efficiency too. Yeah, we'll see how that all goes though. But either way, that should only take us a couple of hours. Yep, 6 hours precisely. That's not too bad. Also too, once we deal with a couple of our food rations, I think what we'll do is we'll send them over there as well. That'll be fine. Alright, everyone's now officially at work. Yeah, standard meals, that's 16 per hour. Yeah, we'll make pretty quick work of that food there. That'll be fine. And then, I don't know, a couple of hours before more sick people arrive. Yeah, we'll definitely need to start this secondary medical post. We'll also probably end up needing to go ahead and using some extra rations just to make sure that people are looked after as quickly as possible. Also, I'm not 100% sure, but we may need some extra housing depending. Yeah, I haven't had to look at our housing for a little while, but I think we should be okay, considering we've sent out a couple of construction teams. Yeah, you know, I think we should be good. Oh, and we're actually really far ahead on timber. Okay, this is... You know, let's go ahead and start sending some things. Let's go for... we could swap out for some extra food. That wouldn't be bad. Well, I don't think we need the timber as of this very moment. So let's go for the depot upgrade. Or what's this? Infrastructure repair. Yeah, although... Oh, it may destroy more crops. Yeah, okay, that'll be the first thing we go for. Let's get that sorted. Anything else that's relatively cheap? Home repairs. That'll cost us more steel. Yeah, the trick is just focusing on steel for now. Yeah, okay, well, it'll be what it is. We do have the Book of Laws. Let's go ahead and open that up once again. We did sign in the extra rations for the ill. We could go for a care house, but again, right now... Oh, you know what? That's only 5 steel and 25 wood. That's not the worst. And that would allow us to work towards prosthetics. And then what else have we got? Fighting arena. That's only 15 wood to implement, and that will burn down a little bit of our discontent. Yeah, you know what? I think that seems fairly reasonable. We don't really need a care house. I don't think we have any amputees. Although, you know what? We still do have to work further towards that, so... It wouldn't be the worst. You know what? Because we are getting in a whole bunch of people who are probably gravely ill, I think maybe work towards prosthetics is going to be the better thing for us. Yeah, we'll sign that into law. Yeah, we have 3 days to build one, so it's not a huge problem for us. But we can get to that if we need to, because that's now only a day and a half before we can go ahead and get prosthetics sorted out. Alright, back to the tech tree. We now have potential for another advanced burners, another 33% reduction in coal usage. Again, that's still closer to another 100 per day. I don't think we necessarily need that much of an improvement, although it is rather nice. We could go for advanced heaters as well. That would be rather good for our warehouse. Things are going to get colder out there. Yeah, there's always an advanced coal mine as well, but again, we're not really suffering there, although, hang on a second, steam lorries. Oh. Yeah, you know what? We're only 3 steel away. Steam cores will be retrieved 25% faster. Well, you know what? We don't actually need that right now, so you know what? That's not what we will focus on. Let's instead go for... You know, if we went for infirmary mechanization, that would allow us to send off a few more engineers. That wouldn't be too bad. Checklists could also be nice. Though I really do want some extra heating. You know what? We're going to go for the health. We're going to go for the infirmary checklists. That'd be nice, but again, we're getting more engineers coming in soon from Nansen's. So I think that'll be fairly good. And again, if we can make sure that we have a really quick turnaround when people get ill, that's better for us. Alright, got plenty of food. That seems to be panning out rather well. Let's see. Anything else we can do? Oh, here come the sick people. Alright, none of them are gravely ill. Okay, so that's good. We seem to have sent everyone to the infirmary. You know, let's go ahead and we'll use that extra rations for them straight away. Definitely well worth it. How bad are their treatment times? How bad does this get for us? You know, let's speed up time a little bit and see if that, you know, I guess we'll come back in an hour or two. Yeah, we'll let them figure that out in time. We have probably enough food rations for now. We do need to send off some more things, though, I say. Let's go with, I guess this is the final upgrade necessary. Oh, our favor is high with them. Let's go ahead and ask them for some food. We need some food. That'll help us out. Thank you very much. So that should put our favor back to average. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up that safe depot. That'll give us an extra 20 food as well. Just guarantees we have enough food for a while, and this hopefully finishes out their settlement development too. So that would be rather nice. Yeah, we'll get that done, and we'll see how that goes. Again, still making 12 steel per hour, so that's not too bad. Oh, and I guess this is the event for those sick people making it to our town. Alright, difficult relations. Sir, our people at Shipwreck Camp complain that the locals are making them uneasy. Admittedly, these ex-cons are great workers, but they are rowdy, uncouth, and quick to demonstrate their physical strength, and they love to show off their technical skill, which our engineers find particularly unsettling. Okay, so a little bit of a difference there. Hopefully we can come up with a good solution. What could we do to help them out? Okay, it's going to take a fair bit of coal, a fair bit of steel at this rate. I think we're just going to have to sit back and let things be. Yeah, 12 per hour is not too bad because we're working out a, what's that? 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. That's a 14-hour day, so about 14 by 12. That's not terrible. We're making a good 160 steel per day. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Let's also go ahead and send one of those workers over here. Just help our coal situation out a bit. Yeah, I think we should be all good. Construction. Oh, that's right. That's the care house. I don't think we go for that straight away. We're still doing fairly well as far as things are concerned. Yeah, we'll see how things are looking at the end of day. We do have some scouts making it to Nanson's, or maybe back to here. Hang on a second. Scouts have returned to the city. Okay, that's where they are. 25 steel and 37 meals prepared is excellent. Let's go ahead and we will now march them out towards the isolated camp. You know what? Maybe we could make better work with them if we send them to the coal mine. There's only 5. Again, I don't know what's happening here with these guys from the deep fracture. You know what? Let's just go ahead and check out the isolated camp. It's 2 days. It is what it is. I'm not sure if we're going to get that many more locations to scout out. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. And at the end of the day, we're going to be escorting some survivors back to our city, so that will be pretty good for our numbers. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot. I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue for us. Alright, let's see. What else have we got? Another 3 people unemployed. Oh. Dean Coal Mine seems fairly well... Oh, of course. So the people who came in for treatment, they're now here and they count to our population. So, yeah, we definitely have people that we can send there. Let's see, how well are our patients doing? 10, 11 hours? Okay, well, they'll be well for tomorrow. That's nice. Yeah, I guess we'll pull back with that engineer there, send that worker there. That'll be fine. They're working a regular shift anyway. And then everybody else... What do we work on? Primary checklists, that's got 3 hours to go. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be finished by the time day ends, but either way. Let's go ahead and check in over here. Survivors, yes, let's go ahead and pick them up. We're going to escort them to our outpost. 9 more engineers and 22 workers is solid. We'll definitely need them. We'll escort them home. So they arrive in 10 hours. Yeah, that means we can now make a new construction team and we can start working towards these mountain passes. And yeah, that'll set up that safe route for the hot springs, so we should get more food more regularly with that sorted. Okay, I think we're in a pretty good spot then. We'll allow that to continue. They may have a few more sick people as well, but again, I think most people are going to be well by the time they arrive. Yeah, that's not going to cause us too much of an issue. I'm not sure how sick they were, but I'm anticipating a couple at the minimum. We might want that care house, actually, come to think about it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that care house sorted now. We're going to build that. You know what, that's a pretty good spot. It's already within range. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and... Oh, you know what, we'll put that over there. That's even better. Yeah, we'll sort that out. And that way we can even put in a fighting arena. And that should be within the range of the brazier there. And will help with any discontent. Yeah, that's going to be rather nice. Alright, let's also go ahead and... What else do we do at this stage? I suppose we could put one engineer over here in the medical post. It's nice and toasty, so I don't think anyone's going to be too sick. The extra workers, we don't really need them doing much else, so I guess we'll send them to the cookhouse for now. Not that I'm expecting much to come from it, but at least they are scheduled to do some work if we have the resources available. Yeah, okay, well, I think that's not too bad. So let's see, what would it cost us to create a new unit here? We need 10 workers, 50 and 50. We do need some steel left over if we're going to continue our technology progress, but it looks like we've already finished up for the day. Right, yes. So let's see, 10 workers, 50 and 50. You know what, 30 steel? That'd still be enough for us to pick up another technology, I think. Let's just double check. Yeah, 25 for mechanization. That's one of the ones that we want, so that's good enough. Let's go ahead and send... do we send 10 workers from the steam coal mine for now? Yeah? Actually, you know what? We'll send people from the cookhouse, so that'll be 3. We'll send another... I think maybe we take a couple from there and a couple from here. We're doing fairly well on timber right now, so that's not the end of the world. But we need to get them marching because these guys take a while to arrive at the next destination. That'll take... Oh, wait, that's only 4 hours? 12 hours. Well, you know what then? We'll send you to the rock shelf as far away as possible. It's probably more efficient to start closer. You know what? We're not going to have the resources for a while anyway. Let's just send them to the gentle descent. That way, by the time they arrive there... Actually, no, yeah, we'll go for the furthest one. And march them back home. That'll be fine because at the end of the day, we still need to generate a decent amount more of steel for them to be able to do their job. So we're not really losing out on time. It's just making better use of the travel. Yeah, making sure that our efficiency is fairly solid there. All right, well, either way, there is our care house promise fulfilled. Hope has risen again. Excellent. Looks like the hot springs are now fully set up. Yep, repair the damage after the geyser eruption, improve heating and help with coal storage, and build better facilities. Okay, so I think there's not much else we can really do for them. They've now... Yeah, we've sent everything we can. It's just going to be going through a whole bunch of steel and maybe sending some engineers for some healthcare. Yeah, we'll work on it. We'll work on it pretty well. Again, in a couple of hours, with more people being here, it will be much, much better. Alright, well, your engineers found out that someone sabotaged one of the main pumps heating the hothouses. Some crops were lost and it will take at least a day to resume food production. We believe this to be the doing of New London or their sympathizers. We are anxious that if they do this again, they'll cripple the food production. We might starve. To prevent this, we should work together even closer than before. Do you agree? Yes, I think that seems reasonable. Joint watch will be unlocked. Food shipments will be halved for 2 days, but hot springs will be pleased. Or, shipments will be halved for 2 days and they will be displeased if we use watchtowers. No, I think we join forces. This is a good way to set up our bond against a common adversary. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Also, too, if we can catch them, that's good. Also, too, they can't accuse us of being the bad guys if for some reason the perpetrator is one of theirs. Being together means that they'll know that, you know, there's no shenanigans going on from either side, which I think is rather good. Alright, well, either way, let's see. Let's almost start off work again. I think it's not a bad idea that we opened up that medical post. We can happily heal a few more people, it seems. Although... most people are feeling better, so I guess they're heading over to the infirmary instead. But that's not the end of the world. But either way, our Scout Unit number 13 have returned safely to the city. 9 engineers, 22 workers, and a fair bit of food and a little bit of timber. That's quite nice. We'll go ahead and we now have some homelessness. That's not ideal. We didn't gain any sickness from that, which is nice. You guys, don't think we really need you to be doing any more scouting at this point. No. Okay, so we can disband that group, which is nice. That'll give us back a little bit of timber as well. So let's disband them. We've got 6 hours of coal. That's fine. We'll be up and running fairly soon. Let's send a few workers there. I think what we can now do is we'll send some healthcare over towards the mines. That seems fine. That'll also help us with a little bit of extra coal. And then what comes after? I guess it's just a matter of helping hands. Yeah, I think this one will be our next one. An extra 20 people sent over to there. Oh, hang on a second. We still need more people to work in the fields and keep the settlement safe. +5 raw food per shipment when safe route is built. Ah. Okay, so there's a lot of things we can do for them. Oh, and they've even now... Okay, they're now asking for steam cores too. Alright, well, that's alright. Yeah, joint watch. We need steel as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that as soon as possible. Yeah, there's a lot of things for us to balance. Home repairs. Oh, I really don't know how we're going to make our way through all of this extra stuff. You know what? I think maybe wooden supports here is going to be something that's quite crucial for us. Yeah, we may need to do that just so we can get that extra steel being produced. They start at 6 a.m, so I think that's when we'll go ahead and hit the button. That gives us... What is this? I think this is a 12-hour efficiency boost. Let's just check our technology, because I know it says it's somewhere. Wooden supports. Increase efficiency in the army warehouse by 50% for 12 hours. Okay. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and get that done now. Let's make the most of this timber that we have. Yeah, the fact that we've now got timber coming in makes our life so much better off. Also, too, we can send a couple more workers over towards that sawmill and clean up there. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to finished there, which is rather nice. We do have some extra laborers around. Let's send our engineers into the cookhouse. And things are going to get a little bit cooler, but I think we'll be all right. Yeah, we can turn on a heater or two. All right, and you know what? Let's go ahead and turn this on to a slightly longer shift. We need the coal, and that is much better for us. All right, infirmary checklists have also been researched. That is excellent. Could also go with some coal mining optimization too. Steam lorries may... Yeah, I think that might be a little bit more important in the future, but again, we're still short on steel. But knowing that we're going to need some steam cores is good to know. We have enough workers right now, so that's not the most important. I think... Yeah, we definitely don't need the scout sleds. We could go for improved heaters, make things a little bit better. That'll also... You know what? No, I think what we do here... we start working on... Oh no, we're 2 steel short of being able to go for the advanced coal mine. That's annoying. Alright, well then I guess at that point, let's go for coal mining optimization. That's still a tech that we want to take at some point anyway. We don't really have a bunch of extra steam cores either, so... Yeah, we're just really short on steel, so... I want to switch over to steel and steam cores, but I think that's something we'll have to do tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's work shift will be when we switch over there. But right now, we just need an absolute ton of steel, so we really don't have that to deal with. We have about 5 hours left of coal. What's going on with our workers? Going to eat? Okay. Fortunate, but it could be worse. I don't really want to turn on that heater unnecessarily. I think maybe the next tech we go for is an efficiency boost. In fact, that's probably what we should have done given the heaters that are active. Yeah, that sawmill's getting a bit chilly too. That's not ideal, but it does get warmer tomorrow, so it's not the worst. It's just not Good. And yeah, unfortunately we don't have a second heating level for them yet. Yeah, but I guess that's an issue for us to deal with soon. I think we'll send off the 20 people fairly quickly. We won't have that homelessness to deal with if they are elsewhere. That'll also cut down the amount of meals that we need to prepare, so I think we'll send them, let's see, to the hot springs. That's possible. Where else was it? No, they don't need help. Okay, so it was just the hot springs who need an extra 20 people. Yeah, 50 steel. Yeah, we'll go ahead and work on that. I also really want to make sure that that joint watch gets done soon, but we'll send them away. Yeah, that'll deal with our idle hands. And yeah, it's just going to be... yeah, the fact that we just have so many things that require so much from us all at the same time, it's just a little bit overwhelming, but I think we're going to get through it, but that will be for us to deal with in the coming episodes. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.